We've been a little bit. Do it for the love, yeah. For the love, for the love. Hey, hey, hey.
Woke up this morning feeling magnificent, strong, black, and powerful, ready to represent for my peoples all day, every day. Check the resume. I live these words, it's not just wordplay. Time to lift and uplift with power and strength. So without hesitation, I'm shooting my gift. I do this for the love and not for the fame. By keeping it real, staying true to the game. That's why I'm always brainstorming, always in hustle mode, always on top of my game, throwing these lyrical body blows. Back in the day, I used to write battle rhymes all the time. Now the only thing I'm battling is this messed up system that's trying to stop my people from listening to the realness. Afraid they might feel this and take off them skinny jeans, put back on the red, black, and green, and elevate this up to be kings and queens, the natural being, and live out their purpose to the fullest extreme. This ain't hate music, it's love supreme. We manifest the movement by any means.
For the love, yes I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes I do it for the love, for the love, for the love. Yes I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes I do it for the love, for the love.
Still come hard on these beats, cause it's hard on these streets. But if I can't rock these beats, I don't want to rock at all. If I can't elevate my people, then I take the fall. So I ain't trying to waste your time and I ain't trying to waste mine. So every time I spit, it's lyrically divine. Just want to use what the Most High gave me to keep my people out that mental slavery. I recognize the system ain't designed for us, so naturally they want to see us self-destruct. But we rising above, changing our whole perspective. Even the peace and love movement has been resurrected. But we ain't just talking just to be talking. We show and prove through our daily moves, taking our stand for the righteous and true. So for the young nation, elevation, and elevation without hesitation. Peace and blessings for every situation. The world is yours with hard work and dedication. This ain't hate music, it's love supreme. And we manifest the movement by any means.
For the love, yes I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes I do it for the love. Do it for the love, for the love. Yes I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes I do it for the love, for the love.
Do it for the love and the passion and not just the fashion. And watch the positive flow become a chain reaction. No tricks up the sleeve, no hocus pocus. All I see and just keep the sight focused. Skin is black, but there's no handicap. Still walking the path of the right and exact. Living what I'm speaking is truth that I'm seeking. Suckers creeping and sleeping, but I keep reaching for success. Elevating to my best. Shoot the gift because I'm blessed with this. I say I'm black and I'm proud, you call me prejudice. I'm walking the straight path, learning the real math. Master blast and never last. I speak truth while others speak trash. The path I'm walking is not hypocritical. I manifest the physical, lyrical, and the spiritual. The new and improved, we show and prove to the young, the old, the new, the red, black, the green, the red, white, the blue, the brothers, the sisters, the body, the crew, whoever. Just dropping daily jewels to keep your mind together. This ain't hate music, it's love supreme. And we manifest the movement by any means.
For the love, yes I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes I do it for the love. Do it for the love, for the love. Yes I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes I do it for the love, for the love, for the love. Yes I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes I do it for the love. Do it for your mama, for the love. Do it for your father, for the love. Do it for your mother. Everything that I do, yes I do it for the love.
Do it for the ones you love. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ow. Shout out to Revy Rev and Don Gino. Hey, that's my favorite part at the end of that song. Sorry, Don Gino, I had to get that at least. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But sorry we're late, guys. Life happens, I guess. We'll try to make sure that we're on time. Going forward. It's always one thing that turns into something else. And it's like I told Ron when I picked him up, man, he was on our way back over here to do our podcast. I knew something was up. I really did. My mother asked me to go to the store for her. And then it turned into one of those things where I had to sit and wait for my mother to cook something for my grandmother, and then went to my grandmother's house. Then my aunt talked to me for a good 10, 15 minutes in the house. It's just one of those things. So something that I thought was gonna be like maybe okay, 10 minutes turned to be about an hour and a half. So it is what it is. But we're here for another podcast with the R&G Podcast. Sup, Lou? Thanks for joining in. But yeah, enough of my rambling. What's up, Ryan?
Do it for your mother. Oh man, glad to be here, man. We for those of you that don't know, we took some time off and we come back by any means necessary. You know what I'm saying? So we're not in the studio, we in G's crib. You know what I mean? Just to bring you the product. You know what I'm saying? We ain't stopping. You know what I mean? We stopped before. We had to take a little break, but we back now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Just give y'all, you know what I mean? A heads up of everything that happened and what's going on and stuff like that. But we're here, man. You know what I mean? So let's get to business.
So while we get into business, just my glasses there a little bit. Do we have any Q&A today, bro? What's going on? Tell me. What's going on with the Q&A?
So I got like a couple of these, so I don't know which ones. Anyway, no excuses. I'm gonna just say it. Fuck it. So, and let's say you're trying to shoot your shot at somebody, right?
Right.
Now, if somebody's shooting their shot at you, does the woman's wardrobe matter? Whatever she has on, does it matter? Like you're outside, no matter where you at, a store, a gas station, Target, who knows, right? Whatever. You know what I mean? Does her wardrobe matter? Like we judging her off her wardrobe. You know what I mean? Like ripped t-shirt, shorts, flip-flops on, but she's pretty.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Does her wardrobe matter to you? Yes. You took too long. So anyway.
Yeah.
It took too long.
He said, let me answer this for him real quick.
Why it matter, yo? Why does it matter, yo?
Come on, man. You
could have called her running out the store, like running out the crib.
Listen. Dudes will holler at a woman. She could be in sweatpants. You know what I'm saying? I'm not making it like dudes holler at anything. That's what I'm getting at.
Some dude.
But I mean, if she's pretty, if she's real pretty, of course the dude is gonna holler at her, right? She don't gotta be all done up and makeup done and all that. You're gonna holler anyway. So that's just how I see it.
Yeah, I don't care. I ain't gonna say I don't care what she got on, but like the wardrobe, it really, it don't it don't matter. It don't, because let's say like, I think it's just being judged because y'all outside. She can have the same outfit on when y'all in the crib chilling. Ain't gonna judge it then. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't think that shit matters. Do you think it matters on the opposite side though?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No, I'm asking, do you think it matters on the opposite side? Like if you approach a woman, you know what I mean? You think she looking at the wardrobe and everything?
Oh,
I'm gonna say
for the men?
Yeah, like do you think like from a woman, like if a woman's looking at you, you think she's judging your outfit, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, but now look. Like with me, if that was like something with me, if a woman approached me and said, told me how good I look, whatever, not looking like, like I spent $1 million on my stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? The only thing I'm gonna say is thank you. I'm not gonna sit there and I don't know, be thirsty with the compliment. I think that's kind of crazy. You would?
No.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a simple thank you.
No, I just think like women do judge dudes off of their.
But I think women like to throw setup questions out there. They'll do that just to see what your reaction is going to be, to see how you're going to react to a simple thing like, excuse me, but I just want to let you know that you look good, or whatever she's gonna say to you. But I think that's just some type of clickbait. You know what I mean? Like catfishing a little bit. Like I want to see what his response is going to be. If he's a thirsty dude, maybe I'm not gonna go forward with any further conversation. But if he's the type of dude that's humble or whatever, they'll take it like, okay, well, let me see what else I can say to him. I don't know. That's just how I think about some women out here. Some women like to sit there and play little mind games.
Yeah, I can see that.
Any woman watching this podcast, you let me know if I'm wrong or not. First of all, they ain't gonna let me know if I'm wrong or not anyway, because you're probably the one that does that. So it is what it is, man. What did Lou say? He said, for me personally, I look deeper than appearance. Yo, explain that, Lou. Yo, what up? What up, Tone? You say, yo, what up? It's your boy Tone from yeah, it's my boy Tone from Night Shift. Yeah. Me and Tone, we're supervisors at Foreign Decor. Lou says natural beauty is way more attractive to me than the cosmetic surgeries. Yeah, nobody wants to be, with a plastic woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, who wants that?
Yeah, and since we're on the topic, you know what I'm saying? I might get killed, I don't care. Since we're on the topic, some of y'all ladies look crazy as hell anyway. You know what I mean? Like, they get these surgeries, and the ass don't match the legs, they don't match the thighs. You know what I mean? They said they're walking around looking like ants. I mean, you got this big, huge ass, you know what I mean, and this little tiny waist. You know what I mean? It's like you meant to look like fake. You know what I mean? It don't look real. You know what I mean? At least like if you get it done right. You know what I mean? Like, but who am I, right? If I heard a guy dudes out here getting like fake abs and fake pecs and all that.
Right.
So I could be, you know what I mean? I could be wrong.
Like the woman that I think she died last year. What was her name? Yeah, I forget her name. That was what's his name, girl from I don't remember his name. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank right now.
Celebrity?
Yeah, celebrity. She passed away from a cosmetic surgery she was getting done. Yeah, DC Youngfly girl. What was her name?
I forgot her name. I know you're talking about.
Yeah, but it's like people that do stuff like that. I mean, there's other ways around it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's other ways women can. Jackie O. There's other ways women can because I think it's yeah, that was her name. I think it's cheating. I think women be cheating themselves trying to get something done fast instead of just working hard to get it back. You know what I'm saying? Like you can go to the gym, you can work out at home. There's a lot of things you can do. Change your diet. And I get it. When women get pregnant, they want to get back to their slim looks or the way they look before they were pregnant. But once again, there's other ways to do that instead of getting surgeries. You don't need that. To me, you don't need that. So
Plus, I heard it's real dangerous. Like people don't know what doctor to go to. Some people get them basement surgeries, and then then they end up feeling ill, and they got to end up taking all that shit out their ass. You know what I'm saying? And like, nah, bro, that's too much.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, natural beauty is way. I'm going up in the comments now. I was commenting a couple minutes ago. Natural beauty is way more attractive to me than cosmetics. No, not that one. Women are definitely judging a man's appearance first. That's what I want to comment on. Definitely right.
What was that again?
I was talking about. He said women are definitely judging a man's appearance first. Then come down here, Antonio. Yeah, that's one of the reasons, but it's also social media comparison. Oh yeah, that's definitely 100% true.
Right. Yeah.
Social media is definitely an influencer on a lot of these people, man.
Yeah, social media influences a lot of things. That's why a lot of these women are in the predicaments that they're in. And they're dying.
dead because of these surgeries. You know, the other thing too is you can't go by word of mouth. You can't go by what you know your friend told you, and you know, or just looking on the web and stuff like that. You gotta do your research. You gotta know what you're getting yourself into when you do these surgeries. You know what I'm saying? Um, Lou said, "What I mean by that is I looks at her spiritually and mentally, and the kind of person she is. The beauty will come out." I mean, yeah, you can look at it that way too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely, definitely. Especially when you've been with somebody for so long, um, you're not looking at them as, um, just some woman off the street. When you've been with somebody for so long and you was able to grow with that person, through the looks and all that stuff, um, that's a beautiful thing within itself. You know what I mean? When you married and or not even married, when you have a woman like I have for a long time, you tend to just you know acknowledge more that like damn, I've been with you for for so long, whatever. You acknowledge the fact that the beauty as they get older. You know what I mean? Like you notice that shit a lot. And it's a beautiful thing when you're able to do that. So
Yeah, but I don't think looks really matter to a lot of people because it might at first, but like people end up cheating, they end up like dealing with some like messing with other people, and I'm not saying people are with people for looks, but if that's what attracted you to that person, you know what I mean? Obviously, like in my opinion, it was cool, but it's just like it wasn't enough. Like I just can't have this one person. I gotta have like I still want options. You know what I mean? Even though like you're in a relationship, but you still want options.
right.
You know what I mean? So it's
Or do you believe in the trait that when you get with a woman, you always gotta look at her mother to see what she gonna look like in like 20, 30 years?
I don't know. I ain't never been with a woman that long.
But listen, that's what a lot of people be saying, man. But I mean, look, man.
Damn, 20, 30 years.
That's a trip, though. That's a trip. People do be saying that, though.
I do be. Never mind. I ain't gonna say that's messed up.
No, go ahead, speak.
Man, yo, messed
Speak.
up, yo. I was gonna say I do be seeing like women's moms. You know what I mean? And I'd be like, yo, it's like, what did you look like before you got here? You feel what I'm saying? Because some people let themselves go. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. Some people let themselves go. Like they show you old pictures of their mom and stuff like that, or you see a photo album or something like that, and oh, this is my mom, like 5 years ago. Then you see her mom today and be like, oh, all right, you don't say nothing, but you thinking it. You thinking it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all. I'm trying to talk about my mama. You know what I'm saying? And hold on, speaking of moms, and sometimes the moms be killing the daughter. I see that shit plenty of times in a grocery store, a mall, like out in public, out and about. Like the moms be killing the daughter.
Yeah.
The mom looks way better than the daughter, and she ain't even got the clothes on. You know what I mean? To what's what I'm looking for? To highlight her features. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She ain't got a short skirt on, ain't got no spandex on. It's just like you see the frame, the pretty face, like you be like, damn, yo, you killing your daughter, yo. Like,
Well, sometimes you might think that the mother is the daughter. Like you don't know. You know what I mean? But
yeah, it's
yeah,
just like,
yeah.
I'm like, oh man, I need to get that shit together, yo.
Yo, did this happen just recently, bro? Like, he's over here smiling hard, yo. Like you saw it yesterday.
Well, it was recent. I was like, yo, hold on, man. And I know looking at somebody, well, how you know that's their daughter? But I mean, for me, like they look just alike. You know what I mean? And I know everybody don't look exactly like their child or whatever, but and sometimes you can just tell. You can just sometimes you can hear in conversation, mom. You know what I mean? Like so.
Right.
That's another way.
Right.
But yeah, man. Making sure shit right. I ain't looking crazy.
Yeah, I told you, man, this shit tastes like tap water, yo. Yeah, I was thirsty, so I couldn't be choosy. So I got some Aquafina. Disgusting. That's all I gotta say.
They come up with new waters like every year, bro. Like with all these ingredients in it, you don't know what they mean. All these scientific terms,
Bleh.
like smart water and all this other stuff.
Yeah, water ain't smart.
Everybody drinking Essentia. That's the name of it. That's the name of it.
No, Essential. I fucks with Essential. I like Essential.
Like all these waters.
Yes.
You know what I do? I go to Walmart, right? I get that big ass 40 pack for $3 or $4, whatever the hell. Like, bro, it tastes good to me. Say what you want. Tastes good to me, bro.
They do. Walmart's alright. I'm a ShopRite guy. But anyway, oh shit. All right, so moving along. What we got? What else we got? What we jumping to next?
Oh, what's the name is this sort of news. At first, it was a rollout about Just Hilarious being like the third and permanent host
Yes.
for the Breakfast Club.
Yep.
And I think they actually admitted it was a rollout, and everybody who was commenting on it on their platforms was confused because at one moment it looked like Just Hilarious was dissing them. You know what I mean? And that was all phony. You know what I mean? Just to, I guess just to hype up the views and get everybody to tune in and watch it. But I'm happy for her, yo. I think she's funny. She is hilarious. I know some people disagree. You know what I mean?
Now let me ask you this. Sorry, I didn't even cut you off, but let me ask you this: you think it's a more better fit than Angela Yee, or about the same?
No, I think Angela Yee. You know what it is? I probably it's too soon to say because I haven't seen her on there for that long. But from what I'm seeing, I like Just Hilarious. It's just like the chemistry with Angela Yee to me was better.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the chemistry was like they had it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I guess they say Charlamagne got soft. He went PC and he don't talk crazy to people like he used to.
What did Lou say? Keep 100. Ron Mons be looking hit and make you wonder if Shorty gonna be hit at her age too.
Keep 100. Oh, okay, that's what he said. Keep 100, Ron. Moms be look. Yeah, that's what he's saying.
All right.
It did look crazy, man.
Oh man, yo, it's a heart at the end of this thing here, man. Sometimes you can't read all the words. Some moms do look more attractive than daughters. Yeah, it's true.
Okay, so yeah, that's right too. Some moms do be looking hit. You look at the daughter, be like, "Yo, I don't think it's gonna work."
Now, yo, back to this Angela, not Angela, just Hilarious. Well, I was talking about Angela Yee too, but now I think that Just Hilarious brings a better energy to the show, and the reason why I think that and feel that way is because it's some ways I think Angela Yee was a little bland, yo. I mean, she didn't I don't know, she didn't have like a lot of energy to me on the show. You know what I mean? It's sometimes to me it was just like she was there.
Yeah, just like I just like the chemistry between them three. You know what I mean? Like whether they did something, whether they did a lot of it or a small amount of it, like it was just enough.
Right.
I mean, there's chemistry between them three. Like the guests don't even have to be included when I'm talking about the chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like just between them three, like it was dope.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we're just gonna see what Just Hilarious gonna do, and I think she's gonna be dope too.
Yeah, I mean, I think just Hilarious is really gonna do great things on the show. Now, let me ask you this: with everything that's going on with Envy, you think that his time is done with the Breakfast Club, or do you think even though he's going through what he's going through, he'll still be on for the longevity of the show?
I mean, to be honest, bro, like, cause I don't know how them cases work where you're involved in something, because like cases could take a while,
right?
You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think he might just be here for the moment until like they determine what goes on, and maybe if the company don't want him because it might bring a negative light to the Breakfast Club. We don't want to buy like that on our platform. Who's involved in that kind of business? Like it makes us look bad. You know what I mean? So, but at the same time, I don't think Envy is needed. I'm gonna be honest with you. He don't really.
Charlamagne can run that whole show by himself.
Yeah, he don't really.
Charlamagne.
How can I put this? Okay, let's say, let's say you got a 3-on-3 basketball game, right? You got I'm gonna pick RIP. I'm gonna pick Kobe. I'm gonna pick the regular people. Y'all know who I'm picking anyway. I'm gonna pick Kobe. I'm gonna pick Mike, right? And they playing against three other dudes, right? The third dude who they pick don't really matter at that point, in my opinion. You know what I mean? The greatness is already there with Kobe and Mike. You know what I mean? Whatever they can pick Rodman. You know what I mean? But the third person they pick don't really matter because the first two already hold it down. That's how I feel about Envy, and in no way, shape, or form am I calling Charlemagne and Angela Yee Kobe and Jordan. I want to clarify that right now. You know what I'm saying? Just making a point, but
Right.
I'm not shitting on Envy. Envy is just a. I think I'll put it this way. I've seen several interviews where I think if Charlemagne was there, the interview would have went better, and the questions would have been better. I think Envy is too polished and too by the book. You feel what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna. And I know they different personalities, different people, whatever. But I don't think you're not getting that from Envy. You know what I mean? Like if you put DJ Clue in Envy's spot, he can do the same shit. K Slay, RIP, he can do the same shit Envy does for an interview. I think K Slay might be better, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Just making a point. No hate toward Envy. This is what it is.
Yeah. Well, Tone said Angela Yee not even part of the Breakfast Club anymore. She left to venture off to other stuff. Yeah, she got her own show right after the Breakfast Club, I think. I think that's how it go. Lou said just brings more of humor. Yeah, she brings a lot of humor to the show, which the show really needed, man. You gotta be able to laugh while you do the show. You know what I mean? So
Charlemagne, like remember, like a while ago, Charlemagne was that dude on the Breakfast Club. He still is, but like content wise, like the way he speaks, like he's more like PC now, I guess. He calmed down, you know what I mean? Like, 'cause before he would just say shit, just like didn't care what he said, you know what I mean? And,
well, I mean, I think that he kind of had to do that, and the reason why he had to do that is because of the elevation that he was trying to make. Like he's making books, he's doing all these other things now. So, not to say that he had to become a complete, I don't know, nerd or whatever, but for him to do certain things that he was trying to do, he kind of had to, get some things together, which he did. I mean, he still kind of, comes out, when he has to. He does it when he has to, pretty much. You know what I mean? It's just not frequent.
I hear that. I think it's more so as well. I think he noticed that about himself. That's what I personally think. The reason you said it was like it's 100%. I think along with that, I think he noticed that shit himself. You know what I mean? Because think about how many times you want to go up there and have an issue he had with Beanie Siegel, with Fredro Starr, with Nelly, with LL Cool J.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? So I think he just, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna like people be like, yo, Charlemagne, like he pick and choose who to talk to and who to play with. I disagree. When Beanie Siegel was like, yo, you're not qualified to speak on nothing, he put his face on his Charlemagne face. Like Charlemagne's doing his job. What was Charlemagne supposed to do? Get up and fight him? Like he held his own, like, you know what I mean? Like I'm here, I'm doing my job. You're not gonna get me to leave, you're not gonna get me to turn up in here.
Even with Baby.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Good.
I mean, like, and Baby had like what, 30 people with him? I'm pretty sure we ain't see everybody that was at the radio station. Everybody couldn't fit.
Everybody's outside. Everybody couldn't fit in there.
Yeah.
And the crazy thing about that, and I didn't notice it until Charlemagne said something about it. Matter of fact, I think he was like, "Yo, I remember him when he was part of Baby's entourage." There was a rapper that actually came up there like months later to do an interview with him. Remember that?
He was part of that viral shit.
Yeah, he was actually sitting in the chair next to Baby. Dark skin dude. I forget his rap name, but he came up there and
That's wild.
yeah, and Charlemagne was like, "Yo, I remember you." And they played a video back, and it was him sitting right next to him. And he was like, straight up, he was like, "Listen, man, I came up here. I didn't know what was gonna go down, man. I just knew that it was gonna be something." So, but when you're part of a crew, you're part of an entourage and stuff like that, you're gonna follow where they go because that's where the money is, right? That's where his whole lead was because he's making music. I think he was signed. Or maybe not signed to them, but he was there, so he followed along with them.
Yeah,
So we got a few comments. Lou says the chemistry will eventually be there, but it takes time and envy. He screwed himself. I agree with that. He also says you have to know who you're dealing with when it comes to having business partners. You have to. He also says don't leave the big king out of the. I don't know what it says at the end there. There's a stupid heartness here. I can't see it. Oh wait. Is that truth? Oh, I don't know. What did I say?
Don't leave the king out of that.
Top 3. They're gonna say I had to type something in there so I can see it.
Who's the king?
LeBron.
Oh man, yeah, I wasn't leaving LeBron. I was making a point. Yeah,
he is a puppet. He's a puppet, but that's it. Her too. I think he said laughing out loud. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it looked like.
Yeah. Only the king out, but you know what? The king pissed me off last night because he beat my Knicks. We'll get into that. I fell asleep on the game actually. Yeah. But shout out to LeBron James. So LeBron James is a good dude, man. He's a good dude. He really is.
Oh, speaking of see that shit just pop up. Speaking of basketball players, there's a lot of NBA players, not a lot, but there's a couple NBA players that got podcasts. I'm not saying they might be new to me. They probably
Draymond Green,
Carmelo Anthony,
yep.
Shaquille O'Neal. And I'm just sitting here like
podcasting is like,
I'm like, yo, bro, right.
Everything right now. Everybody got a podcast. You name it, celebrity, non-celebrity, everybody has a podcast, yo. Kids got podcasts, man. Podcast is like the most popular thing right now, and it's very convenient. You can do it from anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So
that's true. I got a quick question.
Yeah, shoot. Fix this camera.
What do you how can I word this question? What person can you see that doesn't have a podcast that would you think would have like a dope platform? Rapper, entertainer, athlete, actor, actress. And you can name somebody like based on I guess their personality and how they come off. For some people you can't have too much of them. Like I don't think I can sit through certain people like weekly.
You know who would have a real interesting podcast, yo, if he was to do it, and he's an athlete, he's a basketball player, former basketball player. I would say Michael Jordan. His podcast would be very interesting, bro. Yo, we all saw the documentary that came out a couple years ago. We all saw that, right? His competitiveness, certain things in that documentary, I think he kind of didn't just spill out or lied about. But Jordan was more than just a player. I'm just saying.
Okay, so Michael Jordan with a podcast, right? I didn't even ask what you think the name would be. I mean, it'd probably be some, you know what I mean?
Your airness, I don't know.
Talking bullshit. See what I did? That's cool. Anyway, no, who do you think? This is Michael Jordan. So I probably know who his first guest.
Yes. Kobe Bryant would have definitely had a dope podcast. You know why? You know why too? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I want to know what was up with him and Brandy for real. You know what I mean? And
see about that shit though, he gotta have the right guests on there to pull it out of him. Because I don't think he's gonna talk about it.
Nah. He's not.
And if you do talk about it, he's gonna have like 1,000% class.
Gonna have Ray J up there.
And you gonna have another viral moment, right? Yeah, man. I guess.
Oh man.
Who do you think Mike's first guest would be? Or could have been? Kobe?
I would say Kobe. He'll definitely have Patrick Ewing up there. You know, they're best friends.
Oh yeah, the mutual respect for them on the court.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But I'll tell you who won't be up there. Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen will not be up there at all, bro. Yeah, drink that toilet water. I ain't drinking that water no more, man. My throat itch.
Think toilet water, man. I'm gonna say because I'm drinking it.
But nah, Scottie Pippen wouldn't be on there. LeBron James would be a good interview up there.
Definitely.
Magic Johnson. I'll tell you who else will be up there. Isaiah Thomas. He won't be on that. Yo, he be.
I thought that was gonna be your first answer. Honestly.
I'm telling you, man. Yo, there's a few dudes that won't be up there, bro. But at the end of the day, man, I would definitely tune into that podcast, yo. Lou says vlogging has become a big thing. Yes, it has. Vlogging, man, vloggers, bloggers, entertainers, whatever you want to call it, it's become a big thing, and you can really make a lot of money in this thing, if you're consistent with it.
Before, like, when I seen or even heard of a podcast, even if I went on YouTube, the screen it would have like a picture, like a thumbnail, and you would just hear voices.
Yeah.
I didn't see people talking behind mics at first. You know what I mean? And the first podcast I listened to, like, I just started listening to because I'm a fan of his bars lyrically. You know what I mean? Jersey's own Joe Budden. You feel what I'm saying? And once I started listening to him, I'm sitting here like, and it was a minute I listened to him for a while, and I started thinking, I'm looking like, yo, man, so we can do this shit.
Right.
We can do this because in my mind, and they say it all the time, yo, people think you just plug a mic up, get behind the mic, and start talking. It's like, nah, it's a lot of work. I'm like, yeah, whatever. So the first time me and G did it, bro, it was a lot of dry spots, a lot of that. So you got
we basically had to learn,
Yeah.
We learned, and we learned a lot from my cousin Jeff. We learned a lot from Truth. They taught us the ropes on how when we get on video, also how we address and we talk. There's certain things that you got to look out for when you listen to yourself. After your podcast is done or after your audio is done, and I've learned to do that. Ron learned to do that. I know, Sierra asks me all the time. She'd be like, "Gerald, why you always listen to yourself?" Or my kids, "Why you always listen to yourself?" You listen to yourself so that way you can kind of critique. How you say that word?
critique.
Thank you. So that way you can critique yourself in doing or stopping bad habits. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be able to kind of coach yourself up a little bit before somebody embarrasses you. Or to be honest with you, I don't care about people saying whatever. You know what I mean? It's not going to stop. Me. I know it ain't going to stop Ron. We still going to do what we do. I mean, the only thing that's going to happen is we get better. That's it. Lou typing away. He said Cat Williams, Chris Tucker, King James, definitely Kobe. He also said Pippen would be his first guest, so they can talk about Jordan's son dating Pippen ex-wife. It's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight.
That'd be awkward as hell. They're not gonna have that conversation.
It's gonna be a fight. I'm telling you.
I ain't gonna fight. Like, you want to bring some, and they're already like already famous. But if we're gonna bring some views up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they gonna fight.
I don't know. He said, Cat Williams. I don't know.
He got a podcast, right?
I don't think so. I could be wrong,
I think he does.
but I don't think he does. If I could have sworn. Cause I see him on podcasts, as a guest. But I think you need Cat how Cat is now. Like, not every week Cat. You need like every now and then Cat. You know what I mean? Just pop up on you, talk some shit. Go, you know what I mean? Get all them views up, and tell the truth about a lot of people. Then just fall back again. You know what I mean? Interesting though, said Chris Tucker. Let me ask you a question. We want. What are we talking about? This Chris Tucker?
Nah, he don't got a podcast. He was right.
This Chris Tucker or the old Chris Tucker? Because
all right, so let's talk about that real quick. All right, so now Chris Tucker, when he did Friday, right? He was smoky. He played the hell out of that character, right? I mean, everybody want to be a Smokey all over the world, right? But the thing with him, because of his Christianity and his belief, his faith, he didn't want to keep on doing a role like that. I mean, you can't fault him for that. That's how he feels. That's his belief or whatever. So when people criticize him now, it's like, but at some point you got to know what to kind of break into the door, and then after you break into the door, you figure out, or you get to other avenues that's gonna you know I guess get you to where you're trying to get. Like he got into the movies with Rush Hour. He did what's what movie was that? Dude, that was in space or some shit.
Fifth Element.
Right. Did that. He's been in a lot of different films.
Dead Presidents.
Yeah.
Money Talks.
So he wanted to basically involve in the whole acting thing and stuff like that. He didn't want to be stuck in one element as a drug user and as a a fuck up.
He'd be typecasted.
Yeah.
I was mad at him for that too. I was like, I want to see him in Another Friday. But then when people actually talk about things like this, they were like, yo, okay, so if your favorite artist put out an album, right? I'm like, yeah. Then he put out another album and it shows no growth. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
It could still be considered hot, but it shows no growth. So the first album, the second album could have been like a double CD first album, because you didn't grow, you didn't elevate for nothing.
Right.
We still talk about like Biggie, like Ready to Die. I'm ready to die, and I hear it like Life After Death. Like the shit just went in order.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Had a lot more commercial joints on the second one.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he said Pac helped him out with that. You know what I mean? Like the Juicies, the Big Poppers, and One More Chances and shit like that. And he was successful.
Very successful.
You know what I mean?
Very successful. But you want to jump into the beef real quick?
We can if you want.
That's up to you, bro. I'm saying you ain't jumping to the beef. You know what I mean? I really don't know that much about the beef because I haven't really been reading up too much on it. But why can't we just all get along, yo? Why Megan Thee Stallion and Nicki beefing? Like, what's the real beef? You know what I'm saying? Just make music.
Women, yeah. Women don't like each other. That's why, if you notice, I'm not even gonna say with all women because I don't remember Latifah beefing with MC Lyte. You know what I'm saying?
Did the Queen have any beefs at all?
Latifah?
I don't think she had no beefs.
That I know of. I ain't no hip hop guru. I mean, whatever you hip hop historian, whatever you want to call it. But I think like it was Kim and Foxy, and I'm not going in order. I'm just saying like the beefs. So when Nicki came out, it was Nicki. Now she got beef for Cardi. Meg come out. Now she got beef for Meg. Remy's here. Now she got beef for Remy. She might have sent some shots at Lotto. Not really sure. But my opinion, I don't think it's a coincidence that these chicks don't fuck with Nicki. You feel what I'm saying? It's something about Nicki that people just ain't really dealing with.
What is she doing though?
You know what I mean? I don't know.
Like, what's going on?
That's the thing. You know what I mean? And women don't like women. They want to admit it that women don't like women.
I agree.
You know what I'm saying?
1,000%.
They always come on, bro. Like,
I mean, like if you like see women together, that's because maybe that's somebody from the sandbox. You know what I'm saying? Like that's like a best friend. But there ain't too many best friends that women have, yo. They got more best friends with men than they do with their own gender.
Yeah,
it's crazy. So, Lou said I heard that he would do it again, but only if Chris Brown played his son in a movie. But he wouldn't do the smoking or craziness. I didn't hear that, but that's crazy.
Chris Brown played his son.
Yeah, he said also he would be more reformed in the remake. But you know what? It's hard to make a remake now because Pops is gone. He passed away. The girl that was supposed to look like Janet Jackson but looked more like Freddie Jackson, she passed away. Debo, he passed away.
Yeah.
So it would be hard to make a remake, but
I think they took too long.
They did.
You know what I mean? They took too long.
They did.
I think they wanted to do something with it, like with Mike Epps and Chris Tucker. You know what I mean? But
there were scripts out there, and a lot of them got turned away. Um, so once that happens, you really can't make the movie. Now, the first Friday was a real low budget movie, as we all know. We all come to find out that they didn't make that much money doing it, but it was a springboard for all those actors to do other things. So Ice Cube put a lot of people on, yo. So instead of complaining about you know, making another movie and how they should do it, Ice Cube should be applauded for his help on getting other people on. You know what I mean? It wouldn't be a Smokey or Chris Tucker in other movies, or a Cat Williams, or um uh uh, Epps. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot we gotta be thankful for, man. A lot of them involved in other things.
Plus, I ain't gonna lie though, I'm glad Chris Tucker didn't do it. I know I wanted him to do it at first. I'm glad he did it because I think it would have destroyed the Smokey character.
It wouldn't have been as fun.
You know what I mean? Like that would have been like the last image you got of Smokey, and it wouldn't have been him. He would have been like what, smoke free, what, 9 to 5 job,
Right.
And these ain't bad things. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
It just doesn't. And for me, it don't work with Smokey. But what you gonna do, man? And it ain't even like they gotta just stick with Fridays. They could do something else with some of these guys, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's on. You know what I mean? And then you had Q and Chris's relationship. The way Q talks about it, like I heard him say in the interview, he's like, I think Epps is funnier than Chris Tucker or something like that, and that's my opinion. That might have been some animosity because he wasn't in the second or the third one. Just my opinion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
Yeah.
it's what it is.
It's what it is, man.
And they too old anyway. I think that ship has been sailed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to.
Unless they're gonna have some kids that act just like him, because it's crazy because Ice Cube's kids look just like him, man. They all look alike.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm kind of like. I don't know about that whole auditioning thing. I'm not saying he didn't have to audition. But my thing is like, I'm sure he auditioned, but I'm pretty sure he knew he was gonna get the role. Just my opinion.
Oh, it's son
You know,
for
yeah, like come on,
yeah.
bro. You look just like the dude, bro.
Yeah.
Just
lighter.
Yeah, and he played the hell out the role.
Killed it.
All right, hold on. Let me give me a second. Since we're on movies, right?
Okay.
I am a critic. Oh man, Bad Boys 4. I like 1. I like 2. I'm not really a fan of 3. Really, I think 3 was unnecessary, or they should have just.
All right, say Bad Boys 4 again.
Bad Boys 4. Bad Boys 4. Oh my God! Oh man!
Thank you. So kind. Too kind. I had to get that out, man. Sorry.
Man, it's just, I brought up, since we on movies, I brought it up like 1 or 2 was cool. Like, of course, they were first one. I thought they was a lot younger.
Just do it. Say one more time.
Bad Boys 4.
I'm done. We got sound effects too, y'all. Yeah. We in here. That's disgusting, man. Bad Boys 4. Man, put it to rest, man. Put it to rest. Just like that speed shit too. But go ahead, man. Go ahead. Finish your thing. My bad. I had to get that out.
Nah, they should have just stopped at. They should have stopped at 3. 3. They should stop at 2, in my opinion. And to be honest, man, like I think 3 was more so what the daughter grew up. Reggie, the tall dude that they point at the door when you open the door. I think his daughter, Martin's daughter, married him or some shit like that.
Right.
Um, Will got shot, and it was. I'm not saying like I don't think it's that kind of movie though. You know what I mean? Like the whole emotional,
yeah,
you know what I mean, turn that it took and shit like that. And
right.
I don't remember nothing from that movie other than the fact that like, why'd you make it? The movie was terrible. Like, and that's the thing too. People ain't gonna do it, but I'm gonna do it, and people not gonna do it. Like once they get their and Martin is one of my favorite comedians. You know what I'm saying? Which don't mean nothing if the movie trash.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no bias over here, but I tell you how it is. Like, nah. And
you know what? This is what we're gonna do next week because this is something we talked about before, but I don't think we really went through with it. We're gonna have a segment next week. I'm letting you guys know now. A segment next week of movies that should never ever be remade, ever. All right, ever. And I want us to talk about that, man, because that'd be great, right? That'd be good.
Yeah, we
Let's
actually
talk about that.
We never made it a segment, and I don't want to because we could just have a conversation like we're going to next week. And I just had this idea, right? Like, leave it alone. That was the name. That was going to be the name of the segment, right? Leave it alone, and that's what they need to do with these movies and these TV shows. Like, bro, like, nah, like y'all running out of ideas.
Yeah,
leave them shits alone, bro. Like, no, I don't want to. Don't remake anything.
yeah,
I don't want to see it.
Yeah.
I do not want to see it. I don't care who's in it. You can go get The Rock. You can go to all them dudes. I don't care. I don't want to see it. I don't. It's a money grab, and more than likely, it's trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cool.
I agree.
Get your money how you get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how you put a movie out. Hey, get a bag, do you. But still trash. You know what I'm saying? Boo.
Oh man, it's no offense to Martin Lawrence or Will Smith. I mean they're great actors within their own, but I mean sometimes you can play something out. All right, Lou in here typing away, man. So I don't even know what to. I think we should start here or here or here.
Yeah. So, LOL plus Nicki.
All right, so we're talking about the whole Nicki Minaj and Megan Thee Stallion beef. Laughing out loud, Nicki know Megan was lying about getting shot. He also said Queen. I think she had a regular MC beef. Who better? With who though? Queen. I think she had regular MC beef. Who better? I don't know if she had beef with anybody, but he also says that they will do it like Fast Five with Paul Walker, but who knows if it's too late now. But they still making movies, man. What's his number 10 they made or 11 or some shit like that? I don't know. I only saw the first one.
It's just called Furious 5 or Furious now. It's not even fast anything no more. It's not even about racing.
Right.
I'm not saying you can't elevate, but it's.
He also says I've been on his conspiracy theorist wave lately, especially with him saying they tried to take down his b-ball league, the big three, which is taking off. Yeah, the big three is really taking off, man. And I don't know why other professional sports or professional like football or whatever or basketball feel threatened. Why these brands feel threatened with certain things? Like The Rock has his football thing coming out this spring. I'm excited to see that because I wanted to see how how it goes for him. I really feel like The Rock is going to send that off in the right position. So
it's going to be in Miami.
Huh?
It's going to be in Miami.
Nah, he got a whole league, yo. It's different teams in different states.
A whole league.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a mixture of XFL with USFL. So that's gonna take off, y'all. Now I'm not gonna sit here and say it's gonna defeat or beat the NFL or anything like that, but it's gonna be up there at some point. So y'all watch out. He also says Bad Boys Shop Sale 2.
Let's say ship.
Yeah. He said G having fun with that switchboard. Yeah, shit on that. But oh, he would correct himself here. Bad Boys 3, I haven't seen.
I ain't missing shit.
I've seen it, but it's whatever. He said, "Hey, back." He said, "Hey, back to the podcast. What you think about Charlie Pryor? Who Charlie Pryor? I gotta Google Charlie Pryor. You don't know what it is, Ryan?
Uh, I saw Pryor. I spelled the way I spelled, but I saw Pryor. The first thing came to my mind was Richard.
Pryor. Yo, fill me in, Lou. 'Cause I don't know. See a bunch of white people. I don't know.
You said I see a bunch of white people.
I'm not being racist. I'm just saying what I saw on Google. It came out wrong. If it came out wrong, you took it the wrong way, I apologize, but I ain't mean it that way. But yo, so check this out, y'all. He says Richard. Yeah, bro, I don't know what you're talking about, bro. Oh, Richard Pryor. Oh, okay. Richard Pryor. Yeah, you said Charlie Pryor. I Googled it. I'm like, okay. Yo, so if Richard Pryor had a podcast, boy, oh my goodness, man. Oh my, yo, tears. That's how funny that's gonna be. That podcast would be hilarious. Like for real. Ooh.
We got that.
Yeah. So
Richard Pryor. Damn, yo.
go ahead.
Richard Pryor.
Bernie Mac.
See, Bernie Mac. Hold on, me. Damn, yo. I want to let this up here. Let me speak on Richard first. I think Richard Pryor, a podcast, like that's the thing about Richard Pryor's podcast. He wouldn't need no guests. He wouldn't need no guests.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Like
At all. Cause yo, it will literally be hilarious. It'll be funny. Yo, it'll be hilarious as hell, man. Oh man. Martin. But you know what? As years went on, yo, after I got tears coming to mind now. Funny.
When I was you that wasn't laugh machine, that wasn't the soundboard.
Yo, as the years went on with Martin, I think his funny went down. I don't think it's not Def Comedy Jam funny no more, yo. Def Comedy Jam, yo, he was killing it every single time they aired, yo. Funny.
It's true. He got a stand-up called Doing Time. Not funny. So it is what it is. I know it's Martin my dog. I know, yo, you can't take nothing. I'm not taking nothing away from him. Like, you so crazy, run tell that, like, you know what I mean? You So Crazy is like one of my favorite stand-up specials ever. You know what I'm saying? That's what Martin was at that was his prime. You feel me?
Prime.
Leather suit, you know what I mean? I think he actually admitted that shit. He wanted to look like Eddie because Eddie had a leather suit on and his stand-up
raw
shit. Yeah.
Raw.
But
I think Eddie Murphy will still be funny as hell too.
Who's that? I think Martin would be funny. I don't know, man. Eddie. I don't know.
Eddie still got the funny, man. He still got the funny.
I don't know. I really don't know.
But that's because he hasn't really done anything in years. But I'm saying he still has the funny. That's a bad impression. But I'm just saying he still has the funny.
I really don't know, man. I ain't seen him in a while. Like I don't know.
Not his movies. Adam Sandler will be funny too. Yeah.
Adam Sandler like one of them white dudes that like
Yeah, why he black?
Adam Sandler, one of them black dudes that like he like a cool dude you see at a bar or something. Like, hey,
Yeah.
well, drinks on me. Like he just look like one of them dudes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Jim Carrey. Yeah, I'll probably give it to Jim Carrey. Actually, I know. You know what? I can't say yes. Now, The Mask, the movie he was in, that movie was funny as hell. But even when Jim Carrey was on In Living Color, I mean, yo, that was funny.
Oh, Fire Marshal Bill.
Show you something. Yeah,
Like,
hilarious. But now I don't know because I haven't seen him do anything. You know, I know he still does shows. I'll be seeing this stuff, you know, with Jim Carrey or whatever.
I
Headlining.
didn't see Jim Carrey. Wow. Hold on, I think I missed. Hold on. We
The Marlon Wayans. Oh man. Hold on, wait. Let me get my thoughts together with that one. Give me a second. Get my thoughts together. Let me get my thoughts together.
my bad.
Welcome to Audit Archive.
Oh man.
Hated it.
Said it's Ron, okay? Yeah, I'm good, bro. I'm good. You know what it is?
Oh,
you know what it is with Marlon? Marlon is.
Oh, Mama, no! Who the fuck wanna watch that shit, man?
Marlon is Wayne's brother's funny.
Man,
Wayne's brother is like
he overdoes it, man.
yeah, but like
It's not funny when you overdo it, man.
And no one makes it bad too. He overdoes it in interviews as well. You know what I mean? Like he's just too extra. That extra shit. Prime example, right? I think you was a fan of the show. I didn't like his show. He came out with his own show called Marlon.
Yes. Marlon. I like that show.
I didn't like it. You know why I didn't like it? Because every line that Marlon said had to be a home run, knock out the park joke. That's how it came off. That sitcom is not going to work when everything you say has to be a joke that's going to be like super funny. I hear the laugh track in the background. I mean, real people.
Oh, Charlie Murphy, yes. His stories are top notch, man. Charlie Murphy, Dave Chappelle. I would even say, what's
I'll let Charlie Murphy narrate my life story, bro. Like,
yo, that story with him and Prince, man, is that story's crazy.
And Chappelle even was like, yo, I owe Charlie Murphy because without that story being told on Chappelle, it might have blown up the way it did.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And people don't do that. That was bigger. Salute to Charlie Murphy, RIP. That was bigger Chappelle to actually, you know what I mean, salute him on that.
Right.
Because a lot of people would have just like, you know what I mean?
Wouldn't give it time of the chance. I met Charlie Murphy one time, and people that you see on TV, when you see him in person, they're not gonna be who they are on TV. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw him, and this is when he was actually really sick at the time too, and I didn't even know he was sick until I saw it, later on in the news and all that. But I was working at the Nordstrom Rack, and he came in the store. I noticed it was him right away. I saw his big smile, he had the big teeth. Not being funny, I'm just saying. Like he came in, and I saw that, and I was like, "Oh snap, that's Charlie Murphy." So I went up to him and said, "Yo," I said, Mr. Murphy, you need help with anything?" And he looked at me so genuinely. He was like, "Nah, brother, I'm good." So then I walked away, and he said, "Hey, brother, yeah, you can get me a cart. I mean, I'm gonna need a cart because I'm gonna buy some shoes." So I bought him a cart or whatever, and he struck a conversation with me for like a good, 60 seconds or whatever the case was. But it wasn't even a conversation of anything in particular. It was just what I thought about the shoes. He wanted my opinion. So when I did that, I was like, "Oh shit, this is cool." You know what I mean? So when I saw Charlie Murphy, man, he was a real cool dude, to meet, talk, friendly, you talk to him and stuff like that. So I thought that was really cool. So just a little story.
Charlie Murphy. This one is my last one, and I want to hear your opinion on this one. How about DMX.
Yo, podcast. You know what? I'm gonna say yes because it will almost be like Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson has his hot box. I think DMX. He'll have a dope podcast. He'll talk about some real shit. He'll talk about life. You know what I mean? And knowing DMX, he's gonna start it with a prayer, end it with a prayer, things like that. So I think his podcast will actually been real dope if you ask, if he was alive now, God rest his soul, rest in peace. If he was alive to actually do one. That's just my opinion. I think it'd be dope.
Yeah. I think like Exodus, that would be different though. I know it's like he's a rapper, it would be different. Like it's him, like G said, the prayer. Even when his albums came on, I didn't even fast forward the prayers. The prayers was fire.
Prayers made you think too. Made you think.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, dog, like
made you think.
Come on, man. Like X, man, damn, yo. Yeah, you throwing out some good names, man.
Except for that Marlon Wayans, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Gotta give you F for that.
This is my last one. I thought you had like 5 more.
Nah, man, but nah. All the names that Lou threw out there, you can actually vision how the podcast will look. Like he said, Martin, you probably get out of C. You know what I mean? Bernie Mac, definitely an A. You got Adam Sandler, I would say maybe a B. Jim Carrey might be like a hard B, almost a C. You know what I'm saying? Marlon Wayans, we already talked about that. F. Maybe a D. I don't know. Charlie Murphy though, definitely an A. Dave Chappelle, definitely an A. Mike Vick, yeah, his podcast would be dope too. If you on a sports wave, Robin Williams, I don't know. I thought this was your last one, Lou.
Yeah,
but nah, Robin Williams is probably be different too, yo.
I don't know about Mike Vick or Robin Williams actually, because I never really heard Robin Williams like even in interviews and stuff like that. I never. He's had him. He's had plenty of interviews, but like I don't know, man.
Yeah.
So I can't even give an opinion. I can't. I mean, because it's a lot of people who. Not a lot, but it's people that you would mention, and I'd be like, not none of these people, except Marlon, but it's people money. Yeah, it's people you mention, I'd be like, nah, I'm cool. It could be a hit to some people. I just wouldn't mess with it, like.
Right. I mean, but I would definitely mess with the Mike Vick, not because I'm a football heavy guy, anything like that, but only because Biz Marquee, yeah, that'd be dope too. Only because I can envision a message through his podcast, and plus he's gonna have other guests on there. It might be other athletes, it might be actors or rappers or something like that. Because you gotta think about it. Some of these names that you threw out here, Lou, some of them can do a podcast on their own, but not everybody can do that. Not everybody won't be able to do that. Biz Marquee, he'll definitely have a lot of old school rappers on his podcast. Rappers from the 80s, the 90s, maybe some of the 2000s. I don't know if you can get with the wave of the way rap is now, but that would be another dope podcast. So you can have a great vision of all this stuff, yo. I can see Adam Sandler talking about some of the episodes he did on the Cosby Show. Not a lot of people remember him being on the Cosby Show, but he was actually on there. He was one of Theo's best friends in high school. So if you grew up on the Cosby Show, but it's just different things like that though.
I think it'd be dope, like old school rap artists, and I think it'd be dope if they interviewed like the rappers of today.
Yeah.
When I say rappers of today, I mean like the ones we can understand.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm not even gonna use Biz Marquee. Let's just say like it's somebody they hold in like high regard as far as like rap back in the day. So if you got a KRS-One, right, and him sitting down to talk to Drake, you feel what I'm saying? Like that might be trash.
Drake?
That might be trash. My bad, Lou. We'll go with Biz Marquee. whoever he want to interview. That might be Chaz.
Vince Marquis would never have Drake on this podcast.
KRS on the L.
KRS-One, nah, I would love, KRS-One used to have a podcast, man. You say ill?
Yeah, with Drake as a guest?
Oh no. But I like KRS-One.
I was thinking of it because like the new rappers, and I'm saying like, nah, it don't mix. It don't. I know it's old school, new school, but I think it's some people you can put together. Them two just don't mix. That was a bad.
Yeah, but I think KRS-One would be fire, man.
That was bad on my part.
That'd be fire. I know LL got a podcast. All that, but this podcast thing, man. I really feel like it brings a lot of togetherness too. It brings a lot of people together. Whether you're a celebrity or a non-celebrity, it gives you something to do, give you something to talk about, get your views. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you never know, you might pop out of nowhere on one particular podcast. Now you're the hottest thing out now. So, and that's what we're trying to do. So, share this podcast, share it, stream it, subscribe to it, follow it, all that stuff. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna type this in the comments again, just one more time. Type it in one more time. Tell a friend to tell a. Oh, I can't do it no more. Oh, I can't do it no more. Huh? See my computer hating on me. Oh, there we go.
At least you ain't got to read the comment.
There we go. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Black podcast, views, celebrity, all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's all there. All right, so before we wrap this up real quick, Lou, I'm gonna ask you, since you're the only one typing right now. So I'm gonna ask you real quick. Who do you got for next Sunday? All right. I'm gonna say go Chiefs. 49ers. Damn, Ron. It's a Super Bowl, bro. I'm gonna say the Chiefs. Chiefs is gonna win.
With or without the script.
I think even Chris Brown would be even a dope if he would. Wait. I think even Chris Brown would be dope, and if she was alive. Yeah. Wait, doesn't Chris Brown got that podcast or not? I thought he did.
I haven't seen it. I'm gonna say I don't think so.
Yeah, he probably doesn't. They probably gonna call it Breezy something. Yeah, Aaliyah's podcast would have been dope too. All right, so Tony just said, "No, you don't." Lou said he's going with the 49ers. All right, cool. If I'm having a little something, man, I'll let you know, man. Do like we did last year. You know what I mean? But, I missed that one. You said bubblegum rap?
Damn, we need Lou on here every week, man.
What kind of bubblegum?
Bazooka.
Or the one that dry up quick, right?
Got a little comic strip inside.
That'd be corny as hell too.
Old school, though.
That's where they getting their lyrics from, right? Their bars from. All right, guys. So this is going to do it for this week's podcast. We thank you guys for tuning in once again. This is the R&G Podcast. We want you guys to give us a like, subscribe, and share this podcast. Share it with people people you don't know. I don't care. We don't care, man. We want views, man. We trying to get the viewership up. So get that up for us. Come chill with us next week. We got figure out a time for next week because we got the Super Bowl next week. So it definitely won't be at 7:00 or 7 p.m. our time, Eastern time next week. Probably gonna be looking around, maybe, I don't know, probably about the same time that we did it today. So thank you for the viewership. Shout out to Lou, shout out to Antonio, and shout out to Sierra who's peeking in here. I see you.
Yeah,
We appreciate the support. Like I said, share it, subscribe, give us a like. Ron, you got anything else to add?
Yeah, tell a friend and tell a friend. Man, get these numbers up, run them likes up, run them shares up, run them views up, man. You know what I'm saying? R&G Podcast, man.
And one more thing, if you're buying Aquafina, you're nasty. That water is disgusting, man. Disgusting, man. Yo, man, we haven't really done this in a while, bro.
What, podcasting?
Nah. But you know what? We'll probably do that next week. Once again, we appreciate you guys.
Oh shit, he said live, bro. Was that for the Aquafina?
Huh?
Ron seems hungry, rubbing his stomach.
I mean, what time is it? It's almost dinner time.
I just had Jersey Mike's. I'm still hungry.
Yo, he ate that shit like it was a White Castle.
I did too. Brother hungry, man.
All right, we signing off. Appreciate the love, y'all. We out. Oh man, yeah, that's crazy, bro. That was crazy. Well, good show, man.
Great show.
Good show.
For the love, yes I do it for the love. That was good though. See how that helps the conversation?
Oh yeah.
Let's say we had like 8 things to talk about, right? Lou got no comments and Antonio.
Right.
We could have kept that for next week. We have wrestling.
Do it for the love, yeah. For the love.
Woke up this morning feeling magnificent, strong, black and powerful, ready to represent for my peoples all day, every day. Check the resume. I live these words, it's not just wordplay. Time to lift and uplift with power and strength. So without hesitation, I'm shooting my gift. I do this for the love and not for the fame. By keeping it real and staying true to the game. That's why I'm always brainstorming, always in hustle mode, always on top of my game, throwing these lyrical body blows. Back in the day, I used to write battle rhymes all the time. Now only thing I'm battling is this messed up system. It's trying to stop my people from listening to the realness. Afraid they might feel this and take off these skinny jeans, put back on the red, black, and green, and elevate this up to be kings and queens, the natural being, and live out their purpose to the fullest extreme. This ain't hate music, it's love supreme. We manifest the movement by any means.
For the love, yes I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes I do it for the love. For the love, for the love, yes I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes I do it for the love. For the love.
Still come hard on these beats, cause it's hard on these streets. But if I can't rock these beats, I don't wanna rock at all. If I can't elevate my people, then I take the fall. So I ain't trying to waste your time and I ain't trying to waste mine. So every time I spit, it's literally divine. Just wanna use what the Most High gave me to keep my people out that mental slavery. I recognize the system ain't designed for us, so naturally they wanna see us self-destruct. But we rising above, changing our whole perspective. Even the peace and love movement has been resurrected. But we ain't just talking just to be talking, we show and prove through our daily moves. Taking our stand for the righteous and true. So for the young nation, elevation. An elevation without hesitation. Peace and blessings for every situation. The world is yours with hard work and dedication. This ain't hate music, it's love supreme. And we manifest the movement by any means.
For the love, yes I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes I do it for the love. Do it for the love, for the love. Yes I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes I do it for the love.
Do it for the love and the passion and not just the fashion. And watch the positive flow become a chain reaction. No tricks up the sleeve, no hocus pocus. All I see and just keep the sight focused. Skin is black, but there's no handicap. Still walking the path of the right and exact. Living what I'm speaking is truth that I'm seeking. Suckers creeping and sleeping, but I keep reaching for success. Elevating to my best. Shoot the gift because I'm blessed with this. I say I'm black and I'm proud, you call me prejudice. I'm walking the straight path, learning the real math. Master blast and never last. I speak truth while I speak trash. The path I walk is not hypocritical. I manifest the physical, lyrical, and the spiritual. The new and improved, we show and prove to the young, the old, the new. The red, black, the green, the red, white, the blue. The brothers, the sisters, the posse, the crew. Whoever, just dropping daily jewels to keep your mind together. This ain't hate music, it's love supreme. And we manifest the movement by any means.
For the love, yes I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes I do it for for the love. Do it for the love, for the love. Yes, I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes, I do it for the love. For the love, for the love. Yes, I do it for the love. Everything that I do, yes, I do it for the love.
Do it for your mother. Do it for your brother. Do it for your brother. Do it for the ones you love. All right, we really out this time. For love. For the love. Yeah, yeah, yeah.